The art of Mii making. It's pretty great. So today I'm gonna make Miis of some of my original characters. Da Do Day started because I wanted to make a unique icon every day of 2024. And I did! And many of those icons happen to be human characters. I'm only gonna make Miis of a few of them today, but I will probably do more Mii making videos in the future because it's a lot of fun. I'm using the default Switch Mii Maker, although maybe in the future I can upgrade them in Miitopia or the new Tomodachi Life when that releases. I hope the latter's new features end up being added to the System Mii Maker though, that would be pretty awesome. First up is icon number 62, the second of March's Marching Guy. This guy is a very simple, unimportant dude that's marching, because it was made in March. I was worried he might be a bit difficult since my icon is a side profile view and Mii's are not. But it actually turned out really well. I recorded commentary for all of my Mii making, and to make sure you guys can differentiate between my current dubbing and my live commentary, I'm gonna change the pitch, because I think that'd be funny.
Oh, I think we found it. This looks like it is probably the best fit. Oh, or this one. No, I think this one's better. Alright.
One of the most difficult parts of Mii making has got to be hairstyles. I'll talk about this more later, but for now, the one I chose actually ended up working pretty decently. That's a wrap on Marching Guy. The next Mii is icon number 86, the 26th of March's hair cutting game show. The idea behind this icon is that there's a big TV game show that's all about hairstyling. And this icon represents a segment where the contestants have to try to cut off exactly half of somebody's hair. And for this Mii, I wanted to imagine what he would look like if he had all of his hair. I think this one might be the favorite of all the Miis I made today. It's just funny to finally see this guy with all his hair. He didn't have a name before, so I just called him Hair Colton for now. The third character I chose was icon number 95, April 4th's fraudulent CEO of procrastination. This character's got a lot of depth to his design, which isn't the easiest to portray when it comes to the flat faces of Mii characters.
It's interesting to decide which face shape to use, because not all of them are great.
I specifically struggled a lot when it came to his mustache, because Mii Maker's facial hair collection just isn't all too great. Anyway, if you want the lore about this guy, he's the CEO of procrastination, but not the real one. I genuinely can't remember if there was any more to this or not. He ended up looking a lot like Dr. Phil. Taking a break from my own characters, I decided to make a Mii out of a Fandom Friday icon, and that character was icon number 19, January 19th's Booster from Super Mario RPG. This Mii started off pretty strong. I got his eyes and his nose basically perfect, but then I couldn't get his mouth, and then we got to his beard, and once again, the facial hair options in the Mii Maker are pretty pathetic. Booster is also a character with big ears, so he looks kinda wrong without them, but the next Tomodachi Life is adding ears, so maybe that'll make its way into Mii Maker too, and I can fix that. He's got pretty spiky hair as well, which had to be ditched in favor of his hat. Yet another problem with Mii Maker is that hats only fit onto a singular, flat hairstyle, and I have no idea how to defend this. You can just watch this clip.
Actually, I used these glasses as his mustache, but they should really go on his hat. But it doesn't look right up there. I'm gonna make him his mustache again.
Am I stupid? Am I an idiot? You can have both a beard and a mustache. Why did I think I had to use the sunglasses? So yeah, Booster is my least favorite Mii I made in this batch, and he's definitely one I'd like to return to and improve upon in the future. My fifth Mii is icon number 325, Frustration from the 20th of November. This girl is super stylized in the icon, so it was a bit tricky to translate her into a Mii design. Miis can go in several different directions. You can go more realistic or more stylized, but there's still a limit to that stylization. I obviously can't put her nose on the right side of her face like it is in the icon. I wasn't really that satisfied when I made it, but looking back, honestly, I think I did a pretty decent job. I'm satisfied with it. There isn't really that much to say. I do think this is probably the me in this batch that has the most creative liberties, though. Her hairstyle is different, her mouth is different, her eyes are different, her entire expression is different. Also, I named her Frustrita. For my 6th and final me, I just had to do icon number 45, February 14th's Valentine's Day icon, which was this heart-slinging trickster named Hartley. She was the first genuine character I came up with, and she's definitely one of my favorites. She's the only character in this video that I consider to be one of the important ones. I could have done this video doing only important characters, but I figured I should limit them so I can spread them across future me-making videos. And being one of the important ones, I decided that I should make a model sheet. So before I even started recording for this video, I took the time to draw up how Hartley is supposed to look. I even went through the extra effort to figure out what her natural hair color is, cause the original icon is all just shades of red and pink, and my 2025 Valentine's Day art is the same way. This is how she is supposed to be. Which is kind of funny because it's barely different at all. I ended up doing the natural colored version, but I think it'd be fun to return to this me in Miitopia and do a pink tinted version. Maybe make it really stylized with the dot eyes like I was starting to do originally. I don't think Hartley here turned out perfectly, but she was good enough, but I'm probably going to go back and tweak her. And I'm definitely going to tweak Booster. I'm thinking that in future videos, I'll probably start or end with a short segment that shows off the changes I've made to previous Miis. When I make Miis, I rarely ever just leave them alone. I have to return to them later to make changes. My personal me avatar has had probably 4 or 5 changes in the last 8 years because I am never satisfied. So be prepared to watch the next episode and see changes such as Booster having an actual mustache. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.